as well as the bottom lane that's pushing in right now as well. Here he goes in for a chunk onto Dario Lipa. There's a Feather Storm burned very early. Dario Lipa does have the Guardian Angel if he needs it, but now they have to back off. They're gonna give up the Elder. They're gonna give up the Baron. They're already down to half HP. Dario Lipa trying to heal off of the
Supers are crashing into their inhibitor.
And here comes the Destiny Gate. Jimbo Slice does get the Stasis. Stasis coming out from Kiri as well, and that is going to be Elder! Stolen by Apache Helicopter! And now Dario Lipa is so strong! There's the gold card onto Cryo! That's going to be another kill over to them. Augusto trying to go into the backline, but Dario Lipa has free reign over this fight, auto-attacking all the members. There's all the Elders coming out to execute the rest of the team. Teleport coming out from MJC offline to defend the base, but the rest of the team is going to try and run down mid. Sarek, though, going in, is kind of low HP, doesn't actually get knocked up, uses the dab because he knows that the clone took all the damage, and now Orb Copper has to try and flash out, but it's not going to be enough. That's first blood over to Sarek. Beautiful bait from him. Aggressive trade in the top side, and here comes JJ on the backside. No flash on Orb Chopper. The pillar's going to slow him down, and JJ is just going to run down underneath the turret, going to give the kill over to Sarek. And Orb Chopper just caught out there, not really expecting the aggressive trade from Sarek. Comes in. Oh, Greatest Hits is going to keep getting chased underneath the turret. Oh, goes back in. Headbutts to dodge the solar flare, but might die as a result. Is going to, and the flash out. Oh. Wasted completely. Sana Hidaka standing here just taking the entire curtain call. And nothing's going to come out of that for Barolo, but they're going to look to dive as well. Zenith Blade goes in, follows the flash. Cleanse comes out way too late, and Barolo's going to fall to Ray. Asian Soul and Sarek here with the double teleport to actually clean up that fight. Drop the Chalupa, gets knocked up by JJ on the backside, but here's Chobin. Absolute Zero is being channeled, but it's not doing anything. And Sarek's just gonna fall to Chobin. JJ getting very low. Drop the Chalupa, has to flash out just to make sure he doesn't die to Asian Soul. But look on the backside, Ray's flanking Asian Soul right now. Asian Soul has no flash. First Needlework already comes out, is going to miss, but Nick is just hammering damage into Asian Soul right now. But Asian Soul does get the trade kill off of the Unleashed Power. To go in, maybe. Nick is here to support. Burlow is forced to flash out early. The Zapper is going to miss onto Greatest Hit, but here comes the Tahm Kench, and Ashe goes back in, gets knocked up by Tahm Kench off of the Abyssal Dive, gets eaten, back into the team, is going to fall. Shutdown goes over to another support, but Nick does pick up the kill onto Greatest Hit, and they do have all the priority they need in the world to go onto this turret, but Asian Soul flashes in with a beautiful play off the Scatter the Weak to force them back, and that might actually save the turret here. In already from Asian Soul here. Hammer's gonna throw them away, and JJ already getting kind of low, but on the backside, Greatest Hits goes in onto Chobin. Chobin has to flash out. There's the arrow coming back in. Sarek is in the front line here, not taking too much damage yet. Oh, Greatest Hits gets a stun onto Chobin though, and the fight's just so scattered here. They do actually manage to finish off the kill onto Barolo, and Greatest Hit. Number 7 is going to fall, and Sarek, they're ignoring him right now. They get another kill onto the Poppy, and Sarek's gonna fall as well. Asian Soul here very low, does manage to pick up the kill onto drop the Chalupa, but is he gonna be able to live? No, he is not. A shutdown onto Chobin. It's a full ace for the side of Fantastic Four and Orc. They should be able to get the dragon here after that. And we were just talking about how they didn't need to contest it, but Root's gonna land onto Apache Helicopter, subjugate onto Mimisiku, is gonna keep him alive a little bit longer. Look at the healing coming out onto the Trundle, but it's not gonna be quite enough. Destiny Gate comes in, but it's a little bit too late. The kill already went over to Kiri, and they're looking to go for more gold card onto Jimbo Slice, but Jimbo Slice is getting rooted as well by LeBlanc. Picks up a kill, double kill for LeBlanc, but also a double kill for Dario Lipa on the backside. They're looking for more. Exhaust down onto Dario Lipa, looking for the kill onto Kiri, but can't quite get it. Kiri comes back in with the chains onto Dario Lipa, and Dario Lipa doesn't have the damage to finish off Kiri. That's gonna be another kill over to this. LeBlanc is now 6-0-3 at the end of that fight.
He could have tried for
there's the teleport coming in. Enchant Crystal Arrow is going to land again onto Nick, but he gets headbutted back out of the Solar Flare. It might not be enough to keep him alive, though, as the Cyclone from Sarek is going to be spinning on top of Nick, finishing him off, as well as drop the Chalupa going down to Barolo, and that's going to be the bottom turret for them as well.
The members, and as long as she gets stunned, she's going to be
Chobin going for a solo kill onto Sarek. Gets petrified, but it's not quite enough. Chobin's just so far ahead. Meanwhile, on the other side, Ray's just going ham in the back line, trying to get onto Asian Soul, but there's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow from across the map, is going to stop him in the tracks, and Greatest Hits with the Glacial Fissure, and Barolo's in a perfect spot to carry this fight. is running them down. He picks up the first kill to drop the Chalupa. But look at the teleport coming out from Ichobin. He's so strong right now, but he's already got half HP. Can they even die this? I don't think they can. Nova. Oh, gonna try and look for a steal, but no! The suplex to push JJ back out, and the paranoia to follow up as well is gonna take a kill onto him. Very well played from Kobe there. Squash getting caught out here. The Chaos Storm and the Gravity Field gonna stun up Jared, but the Valkyrie to get himself back in. Getting very low, actually. Might die to the Chaos Storm, or the minions get so low. Should be able to get out with the Flash, though. And it looks like he is going to live that 1v1.
Oh my gosh. That was so close.
But that does give Glacial Carnage leeway to go for the Baron here. Ping is coming down onto it right now. And MJC offline is very strong. Does already have the Sterex if he wants to look for this. I think they can fight this. I definitely think they can fight this. Daria Leap on the bottom side as well. Cryo gets chunked out already. Is going to fall immediately before anything can even happen. Mimi Siku trying to look for the Moonfall. Can't actually get it with the Feather Storm. There's the wild growth to keep Wolfie X alive. But Daria Lipa still alive right now. Is going to stay alive. And that's going to be 4 members down for the side of Glacial Carnage. They're going to look for the Baron in return. Too far, but the engage onto Cryo. Cryo flashes out. Is in a perfectly fine spot to keep free hitting here. Jumps back in onto Dog Hugger. Gets the reset onto Dario Lipa. There's the jump past the Feather Storm. And now Dario Lipa is going to flash himself to actually secure the feathers onto Cryo. Beautifully played from Dario Lipa.
So many ultimates
in. Nick's going to have to use the repel to get out of that. But Nick, with the stasis. Beautiful. Timing from him, but he's gonna get hooked anyways, and it's gonna be a shutdown over to Axridge. Meanwhile, Mako's getting very low, but look at the sustain coming up from Gwen. Kobe's just gonna fall. Mako's gonna stay alive, and that's a shutdown over to Juan, and that might be the Baron as well. For the side of Viticulture. Traps trying to zone them out, but they do have an opening in here, and the arrow's gonna land onto Greatest Hit. Move on to 3 members, and that's a ton of damage already onto all of them. Number 7 is going to fall, and Sarek does manage to get another kill, but they don't have enough damage anymore, and Barolo going in with the Gale Force here is going to finish off Orchopper. Can't get the barrel out. It's going to be a full ace for the side of Viticulture, and only 2 members alive. They are not going to be able to continue the Baron.
But that just ends
Solar
up...
Flare lands onto Asian Soul, but the arrow is going to miss off of a stasis. Gravity Field lands onto 2, though, and now they're going to start chasing. But Asian Soul with a ton of damage off the Scatter the Weak, and Sarek's here with the Death Realm. USS immediately onto Ray, but look at that poke coming out from Barolo, and Sarek gonna finish off Ray so quickly. Couldn't even get the ultimate out in time. Chobin in the stasis now. They're just gonna dive with these tanky members from their team here. And Sana Hidaka's now alone trying to kite back 2 members from the side of Viticulture Raceling. And they're gonna chase through the turret. Pillar's gonna push him back. And now Sana Hidaka falls as well. It's a full ace for the side of Viticulture Raceling. And that should be the game here. To this. And Ichobin hasn't reset yet, so they're going to be able to pressure this turret for a little bit longer. Waves coming in here onto the turret.
The poke damage from the Corky Rockets is going to be good in here.
Oh, here's the Ornhorn and Solar Flare already. Parallel Convergence actually gets the stun onto Asian Soul. Asian Soul has to go into the back of the fight, is going to fall super quickly. Sarek is going to be able to finish off Nick in the backside, though. But now Sarek's alone underneath the turret, is going to fall to 3 for 1, and they've just pressed way too far. Death Rocket just catching him on the backside. That doesn't steal the Baron, though. And Ray has to use his Chrono Break super early again, and Sarek finds another beautiful flank, but is it going to be enough? Doesn't have the ultimate quite yet onto Nick, but it's not going to matter. Asian Soul picks up that kill, but Barolo's having a tough time on the backside, kiting back away from Ichobin. There's the shield bow to keep him alive. Is it going to be enough? It is, as JJ finishes off Ichobin, and Barolo is still alive. Drop the Chalupa, doesn't have anything to finish off Barolo, and Baro's going to be the kite back here. Ornhorn coming out on the other side of the fight. Drop the Chalupa's gonna fall, as well as Orc Hopper, and that's a full ace for Zero and Elder, as well as Baron for Viticulture. So it might actually expire if Viticulture doesn't go for an immediate fight, but they are going to be engaged onto by Fantastic Four and Orc. But look at the Cyclone coming out from Sarek, a ton of value, forces the flash out early from Nick, and he's gonna be taken out by the Cataclysm. They get the kill onto him, and JJ might fall as well, but Ichobin on the backside, the playmaker from the side of Fantastic Four and Orc is going to fall. The headbutt is going to stop Ray from getting onto Asian Soul. Drop the Chalupa, isn't going to be able to actually secure the kill onto Asian Soul, but Ray is still chasing onto Asian Soul. The shield though comes out,
so
and the
huge.
stasis as well. No one has any damage to finish off Ray. No one has damage to finish off the Asian Soul either. Drop the Chalupa though. Goes in, is going to fall. Ray is going to fall as well. JJ has the GA alive right now, and Greatest Hits is going to try and stall a little bit longer. JJ trying to stall Orc Hopper right now, and the teleport comes in the bottom side onto Asian Soul. He's gonna be able to take out the inhibitor, and that should be the game. 10 seconds left on Nick. He has to take out 2 inhibitor, Nexus turret by himself. JJ can't cancel the teleport. JJ manages to teleport in time, and Nick is up in 2 seconds. Asian Soul doesn't have shield bow, is gonna stay alive, but Ash on the top side tries to get the Nexus, but no, the shield bow pops.
But there's also that choice
Gravity
to go
Field
for
gets a
all.
stun onto Greatest Hits, and they're already dropped the Chaos Storm right away. Teleport coming in from Sarek. There's the World Ender. Is going to dash over the wall onto Sana Hidaka, but the Moonfall on the backside lands onto 2. Barolo is forced to use his Gale Force to get out of that, and number 7 couldn't actually finish anyone off. Meanwhile, Sarek is getting run down by the full team here. Sana Hidaka flashing over the wall with the volley is going to finish off Sarek, and they're in a bit of a dance here in the river, trying to zone each other out, but Greatest Hits might have been able to get onto Chopper, but couldn't finish him off. Going to do right now, Asian Soul though might get caught up by Parallel Convergence here, is going to get caught on the edge of the stun, but the chain misses from Ichobin, but it's going to be enough. Ray's going to pick that kill onto Asian Soul, and Greatest Hit is here way too late to actually save him. Land onto Apache Helicopter, has to flash out. Mimisiku still trying to chase, uses the challenging smite onto Apache Helicopter. Can he get over the wall? Here comes the wind, comes lightning, is going to miss, but Kiri over the wall lands the chains onto Apache Helicopter, has so much damage. There's the ignite coming down, is gonna be able to finish off Apache Helicopter barely. The gold card goes on to Kiri, but Kiri's already over the wall, and now Kiri is godlike 7-0-3 on this LeBlanc.
Flying
MJC offline is a little bit caught out, but here's the Destiny Gate's gonna come in and try and continue the fight for them. MGC offline doesn't actually get the ultimate off, but Dario Lipa gets the kill. That's just shutdown onto Kiri. That's a double kill. 2 shutdowns onto this Xayah, and they're gonna be able to clean up the fight for themselves. It's a 2 for 3, but all the kills went onto Xayah. Shockwave though lands onto Wolfie X. It's not quite enough to get anything done. Jimbo's on the bottom side, looking for a flank, and MJC offline is just gonna go in onto Cryo. Gets a ton of damage onto him, but the Wall Grove's gonna keep himself alive as well as the shield. Mimisiku goes in with the stasis, gonna keep himself alive, and there's the guillotine, gonna finish off Mimisiku. Apache Helicopter takes that kill. They're looking to chase even further. Kiri very low. Cryo very low off of that blue buff, and that's gonna be the dragon given over to Disco Esports. Here's the thing, right? Baron's coming up in 20 seconds, and Polar's down for 35. So, are they going to try and look for a Baron attempt, maybe? Or they're just going to take that kill for the gold that it is. Zadok coming in behind onto Yetsu here, and Yetsu has no way to get out. Tilt is going to pick up another kill for himself. He's now 11, 5, and 6 on this Echo. Looking very strong, and he's actually going to get the stun off the Parallel Convergence onto Worse. Worse is getting very low from that damage alone, and he's going to get another kill for himself there. Tilted now on a rampage. He's still going, looking for a kill onto Morn. Or Morn's going to have to EQ out. There's the Q from Zadox. Does he want to ult in? Not quite yet, but Tilted feels so safe with that Chrono Break. Goes deep into the fight. Ultimate's out. They're going to pick up 2 inhibitors off of that as well. And I think they're going to look for the Baron after this.
There's gonna be so much more damage from Tilted and Lucky Dosi when they jump
Tilted
in.
forcing the flash out of Pure Genesis right off the bat. The turret's gonna fall, and Worse has already taken a ton of damage. Explosive cast onto him. There's the Zion coming out from him. He's completely stuck now, being taken out by Loki Dosi right away, and Morn already down to half HP. There's the Parallel Convergence. Trying to get onto Morn. He's actually gonna be able to do so. The Ignite's ticking, and he's gonna be able to finish off that kill onto him as well. 2 for 0 so far for the side of Glaive Sad. They have this Infernal Drake, but look at the Baron's actually holding off pretty well right now, but Tilted doesn't care about the turret. Force the ultimate out of Polar, and Zadox going deep onto Yetsu as well. Is going to pick up the kill onto him, uses ultimate to stay alive, and Pure Genesis is going to fall as well. It's a full ace for the side of Glaive Sad, and that's going to be a 3-0 for them. Moving on to finals, facing against Rated R Esports. Pretty scary though. Aurora is definitely ready to fight this one. They're all grouped up here on the bottom side, getting vision control over there. The Crow Storm has a good angle over the wall here if they can get it. Hook's gonna land onto Kobita though. Are they gonna try and fight this? Axra goes in! 1v5 alone, but here comes the backup from them. Slicing Maelstrom didn't actually have that much value. He's gonna fall very early in the fight. GA coming out from B here, and it's gonna be taken out immediately. They're gonna look to continue the fight. Hook goes wide, stun lands onto a few members to keep them out of this. Wall comes out as well, but here's the flank from Mako. Mako's so strong right now, has a GA of his own, so he has no risk to himself. Here comes Alistair, headbutt pulverize combo from the stolen body. The egg goes down, and Jared's gonna fall to Juan. Juan and Naka are still chasing this, and Grodus picks up a kill for himself. Kobita is trying to stay alive, but he gets rooted by Mako. Should be able to fall here. Yes, that's a double kill over to Juan. And finally, this should be the end of the game for Legends Outlaws. Positioning around this Baron, looking for more picks. Morn already very low, jumping on from Lokidosi. There's the ultimate from the Kales, gonna keep him alive for now, but Lokidosi jumps in deep into the fight, gets 2 kills for himself. Lokidosi's not feeling pressured quite yet, but is gonna be taken out by the Polar, going a little bit too deep on the back of that, but Tilted here, still alive, still very strong. Polar doesn't have his ultimate anymore or his flash. If Tilted tries to get in onto him, Polar's gonna fall. It's too risky. I think it's too risky to fight this.
They don't need to buy, but maybe they can buy enough time.
They
so
can
that
pressure.
the
They can
super
pressure
minions
with
can do
Corki for
something.
sure off of the missile barrages.
Everyone is coming here.
Yeah, Corki has a lot of damage if he wants to poke this out. They're gonna go in with the package. Nick's gonna fall immediately, and the Baron does get picked up by Ray. But can they actually clear up the fight? Cataclysm onto 3 members. That's huge. And Sarek is just running down. I've Chobin right now. Drops the Chalupa. Does actually finish off the kill onto Asian Soul, but Sarek gets a double kill. There's only 2 members alive, and look at the teleport coming out from Sarek underneath the turret.
But they back super
One
quickly.
Nexus turret is
sure
going to here, and the Baron is going to be able to save off this push. Fury does have the teleport if they want to look for a fight here. Sonic Wave lands onto Augusto. Apache Helicopter is going to go on to it. Tries to get a kick onto Cryo, but Cryo does get kicked towards the wall, flashes out. There's the spear onto the rest of the team, and Fury comes back into the fight. Gets a good chunk onto the entire team, and that's a shutdown onto Jimbo Slice, their strongest member right now. Hook lands onto Augusto. Dog Hugger gonna fall on the side, and Augusto falls as well. Phrase is gonna be bursted down by Kiri and Cryo, and that's a team fight win for Glacial Carnage, 4 for 1. That's gonna be the Elder Drake as well. Kiri on the side, just zoning off Apache Helicopter, making sure he can't get back in to try and steal the dragon. Flashes back. Looks to try to 1v1 Kiri, and the Elder comes up just in time and is going to be able to execute. Lee Sin forces out the GA proc. And now Kiri is very low, barely dodges the Sonic Wave, playing with fire right now as Apache Helicopter is looking to try and get the kill. Distortion is going to be able to get him out, and there's the Elder execution coming out from Kiri. And that's a full ace for the side of Glacial Carnage. They have 10 seconds left on most of the members. I don't think they can actually end the game.
I think this is end.
5 seconds left on York. She got left on Dario Lipa. Jinx does do a lot of damage to these turrets. Dog Hugger has to go in right now to try and stop this, but they're just focusing down the Nexus. Teleport coming in as well. Here's Fiora on the side though, but the Nexus might be too low for them to try and stop it, and that is going to be game 1 over to Glacial Carnage. The offline is still very tanky. He does have a wave coming in with him though, and there's still 20 seconds left on Mimisiku, 10 seconds left on Augusto and Cryo, but now Kiri is up. Kiri can try and look to burst down Dario Lipa, but now the Featherstorm is back up. They're looking onto one of the Nexus turrets, looking onto the second as well. Kiri's gonna try and burst onto Dario Lipa, but can't get it. Dario Lipa flashes up, and now the Nexus is open. They're gonna focus it down, and we're gonna go to a game 3. They're looking to at least get that top inhibitor, but they still have 20 seconds. They could look for more if they want to. They're gonna look for more. They have a huge wave on the top side. They're looking for the first Nexus turret. It's going to fall pretty quickly. Flash in onto Cryo, and he's going to fall immediately. Nothing he can do there. And with 4 members strong, and the Baron buff, and a huge wave, they're going to look to end the game right here. Look to end the series right here. And that's going to be it. That's going to be a 2-1 for Disco Esports, and they're going to take the series. To be the final push that's going to end the game. The Ornhorn is coming in. Ash isn't here quite yet, but Nick is caught out again, and Asian Soul picks up that kill for himself. JJ Gang very low. Ray has arrived to the fight as well as Ichobin. Asian Soul going into stasis off of the Zonyas, and now Barolo is here, but Ray's onto Barolo. Barolo does have the shield though if he needs it, and Ray doesn't have the chrono break. It's not going to be enough. That's going to be the kill onto Ray, and Barolo picks that up. Orc Hopper is trying to stay alive, but look at Asian Soul already trying to end the game, and that is going to be the 5 for 1. That's going to be the game over to, and the series over to VT Culture Raceling, and they're going to go to winners finals in this playoffs.